Okay, good morning from the inlet, Manasquan, New Jersey. Beautiful morning. September 12th. We got about a 2-foot swell coming in, high tide right now, water temperature 72, winds from the east, pretty light, about 3 or 4 miles an hour. A little bit about the contest, it's year 22. Longboards are all 67 or earlier, and 9.8. Other than that, no rules, just right. We have our first contestant here, Joni from Manasquan. Been in every contest for 22 years. Joni, go ahead.
Yeah, I've been in every one except for I think 2006, because I was down in North Carolina at another contest. But this is my favorite contest. It's fun every year. No matter how well you do, how bad you do, it's a blast. It's good stoke and good vibe. Get to see all the old classic longboards. And they're also fun to ride too. I love them. Everybody's afraid of them, but I love them. It's fun. I'm excited. So hopefully we'll do it right. We'll see.
And how many girls or women do we have in the contest today?
There's 8, 10, I think 8 or 9 of us, maybe 10 of the older women, and then the kids there's 4 or 5. I think there's a division for the younger girls too, under 18.
And if not mistaken, you've been a previous winner.
Yeah, 95.
Okay,
yep.
Joni.
I want to try again.
All right.
Yep, I want to give it a shot.
We have Carl Danish this morning, one of the original founders of the Longboard contest. You remember what year that was, Carl?
About 22 years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. All right, and we're going to do something different. We've got all the longboards lined here on the rack to see if we can't test Carl's knowledge of longboardism. And Carl, before we do that, do you want to say a few words?
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I'm glad the contest has come to where we can donate the money to a good cause in the town. Originally, it was just for bragging rights. From a couple of us that used to surf in the ESA circuit, the longboards, we realized a lot of us grew up in the 60s starting off with these heavy boards. So we figured, you know something? Let's get a longboard event. And as it turned out, it kind of started just for bragging rights at the inlet here. It's great to see a lot of old friends that come out. Some guys can really ride these heavy boards quite well. But it started off as bragging rights, no rules. No rules. A lot of contests will have all kinds of disqualifications if you drop in on somebody. In this contest, you can push somebody off if they're dropping on your wave. You don't get DQ'd. It's okay. But everybody's pretty friendly here, and it's always a great turnout. People come from Florida. My friend Dave Black came all the way from California.
And if I'm not mistaken, we even had old Corky Carroll here one year.
Yes, we had Corky Carroll. At one time was a #1 surfer in the world. We had Greg Knoll, who's like the Babe Ruth of surfing. His son, we had Robert August, one of the co-star surfers from the Endless Summer, and his son. We've had Duke Boyd and a couple other famous surfers. Wingnut, who at one time was a top longboard surfer in the world, not too long ago. And a couple other people also have come in throughout the years.
Okay, as you know, Carl's got probably one of the largest collections on the East Coast. We're going to put them to the test, Carl. Let's see if you can't rattle off the names of these longboards. 1, 2, 3.
That's a Weber Performer, Super Scoop. It was on the summer '67 tour when the Weber team came up.
You are correct, sir. Next.
That's a Challenger Eastern. The guy who made these boards was Bruce Springsteen's first manager and got him started on the way.
You are correct, sir. Next.
This board over here is a Maury Pope Blue Machine. Originally, this board was made phenomenal, and before we had deck patches where you didn't need waxes, this was all slip check on the deck, so you didn't have to wax the board, theoretically. Next one here is a Bing. Bing Standard. This is a shorter board for a smaller kid. It belonged to a dear friend of mine, Jackie Wright. God bless you. A Model A. Jacobs Model A. No, Gordon & Smith Model A. Pintail. The next one is...
Great shape.
This is a Gordon & Smith Hot Curl. You can always tell by the stringers on these. This would be a Surfboards East. And this is the Con Ugly. This is the ultimate nose riding machine. This is why it's got a wide nose and wide hips on it. It's for hanging 10 and hanging 5 and hanging heels for quite a bit.
And where did you get that one, the Con Ugly, the last one?
It was given to me by a friend. He saw me surfing out. This was years ago. I went back to riding old heavy longboards, maybe about back in 1971, 72. Surfed all the short boards, but I like nose riding and I like riding the old heavier boards. And because a lot of people are riding shorter boards, and I was the only one out here nose riding and just doing the old stuff that we used to do, he said, "Carl, you got to have this board. Take it." So he gave it to me.
Very good, Carl. You got 8 out of 8. That's perfect.
Just keeping you guys on your toes, you old goats.
Okay, John?
Yeah, how are you?
This is John from Surfrider.
Manasquan Board Riders Club. Surfrider is not the sponsor anymore. We are Manasquan Board Riders Club, 501c3, dedicated to beach safety and surfing.
How many contestants do we have today?
I think we've got about 50 to 55 all told. We've got a lot of heats going. Our executive director is in the water right now, Larry Schmidt. He'll be out soon. But it's a great day, and we've got waves and good weather, so we're having fun.
And a final PS, John tells me that all proceeds go to the Manasquan First Aid Squad. Okay, almost live from Manasquan Beach. I've got Bobby Doerr, one of the original contestants, and you ran the show for many years?
Too many years, far too many years.
Tell us about it.
Well, this year we started the MBRC, the Manasquan Board Riders Club, a 501c3 non-for-profit. The whole idea here is to bring this contest to another level, in which case we have sponsors from all around the town and the area for that matter, including Corky Carroll, Rice and Brown, which stepped up for the men's division, and Salesforce.com, which took over the women's division for the higher numbers. But everybody really has turned out, and it's been a great event. Obviously, Mother Nature, Mother Ocean has dished out some beautiful waves for us today. And we are expecting 60 contestants overall, along with about 12 women and junior women's and junior men's. And we also have the tandem division and the clowns. Can't miss it.
I guess we should mention the town and thank them for the cooperation.
Yeah, we'll put them in there too.
Okay,
and the
Bob.
beach department.
Okay, I'd like to introduce you to John now. John's from New York. John, tell us a little about yourself and how you're having a good time here.
Hi, my name is John, and I'm from Massapequa, Long Island, New York. And it's my first time surfing in Jersey, and it's a lot of fun. The water's really nice, and everybody's having a great time out there.
I notice you have a Greek Eliminator. How old is the board?
It's like me, it's a vintage board. I'm a vintage surfer, so it's older than 18 years old. Actually, it's, I think, a 67 Greek Eliminator shaped by Bob Bolin from Huntington Beach.
Excellent. Do you have any other boards at home?
I have about 24 vintage boards at home in various places in the house, and I'm pretty much at the point now where I'm always looking for more boards.
Okay, John, thank you so much.
My pleasure.